I don't actually know when I'll be coming back. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. You have probably already seen the title of this video, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm gonna take a little break from YouTube. That means goodbye for now, but it does not mean that I'll never resume filming videos for you guys. Let me explain. So I guess I have thought about making this video for a while, but it took me a while to film it because, you know, I was considering everything. So let's start with how things were before the pandemic. I was an A380 flight attendant, which means I mainly worked on the A380. I usually did 2 long-haul flights and maybe 1 short-haul tour a month, or sometimes I'd even do like 3 long-haul flights. Oh my gosh, when I think back to that, like in December 2019, I remember I did a long Hong Kong trip. I worked the San Francisco trip, and then I worked a Miami flight. And I was off for like 18 days a month. I was working overtime, so I even got paid more for that. And I was off for Christmas, I was off for New Year's. Good times. I'm not saying that things aren't as great now. However, what I'm saying is I'm just working way more days these days because I'm doing way more short haul. That's because I can't get like really long haul flights, and for like my additional bids I can't get any long haul flights. I mean, there are less flights and there's no more A380, and if you have like, I think it was 19 flight attendant positions on an A380 and now you have 6 flight attendant positions on the A350, you guys do the math. So obviously there are less flights and there are less flight attendant positions open, and my seniority really isn't great because I've only been flying for a little over 5 years. So obviously people with a higher seniority will get other trips, longer trips. So because of that, I need to work more days because like an LA flight gets me, I think, like 27 block hours, while a Chicago flight that I can get right now gets me 18. Apart from that, there's a lot more short haul. When I was part of the A380 crew, I worked short haul trips like every other month or so, and maybe only like a day trip. And right now I'm basically getting most of my flight hours by working short haul trips. So that means I'll be working 5 days straight or 4 days straight. So those are like the trips that I prefer because they get me more hours and mean going to the airport not as many times a month. But again, like I'll be working 12-hour shifts mainly, or sometimes it's like 10-hour shifts, but I'll be working every single day. And after those shifts, like what I've been doing lately is I have been editing on layovers. But after a 10 or 12-hour shift, I just don't have the energy to like really edit the video. And you guys probably noticed it took me a really long time to reply to comments. If I'm being honest, I haven't even checked the email that comes with this YouTube account for at least like 3 or 4 months because I just couldn't do it. Like responding to comments, it's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. I love talking to everyone. But responding to comments takes a long time, yeah, but usually it takes me a couple of minutes per comment, and that's okay. However, if you don't have the time to respond and they keep piling up, it took me days to like get back to everyone, and that's kind of like stressing me out. And when it comes to my email, I knew that there were gonna be emails that were like this long, and while I love hearing everyone's story, I just don't have the time to have, I don't know, 100 pen pals. Please don't take this the wrong way, but it's just not possible with me working full-time and working basically more days of the month than before the pandemic and planning my wedding at the same time. So wedding planning is going well so far. I just got confirmation that we can get married in the church we want to get married at. So I'm really excited that they finally got back to me on that. And now we're still looking for a priest that can marry us because the one from the church that we're gonna get married in, that priest won't be able to marry us on our wedding day because he's not gonna be here in town. So yeah, it's just a lot of work. And while Mario and I were planning everything together, I'm the one who's making all of the calls because he's at work during the week and you can't reach people on a weekend. Like they won't pick up their phone because they're not there at their office or wherever. So that obviously is stressing and like figuring everything out, because I do have relatives that live outside of Austria. I have friends in the US, and so that everyone can attend. And it's not going to be a huge wedding though. Like, we're planning on having like 70 or 80 people, but it still is a lot to plan, especially because Mari and I, we're not planning on spending a fortune on our wedding because we're paying for it ourselves. And even if our parents would be paying for the wedding, we still wouldn't spend a fortune on it. So we want to make sure that everyone has a great day, including ourselves. And we want to make sure that everyone is going to have great food to eat and all of that, of course. But when it comes to like wedding invitations and all of that stuff, we're gonna make all of those ourselves, like handcrafted little invitation cards. And because of that, it's gonna take us more time, and having this channel and posting a video every single Sunday, which is what I've been doing for quite a while now, it just doesn't work. Like, I'll be stressed out, and I have told you guys several times before that this channel is just a hobby. I don't make money with it. I don't have my channel monetized, and I don't want to make money with this. Like I said, it's a hobby for me, and I love making videos. I love talking to everyone. But when I notice that it's getting too much, I don't just want to disappear. I want to tell you guys why I'm going to disappear for a while. And I do intend on coming back after our bidding is going to go back to how it was before the pandemic, or it's probably not going to go back exactly how it was before the pandemic, but somewhat close. And after we're done with like planning our wedding and all of that, like, I'm gonna make my own wedding cake and stuff. So that just, it takes a lot of time. And I just want you guys to know, like, I totally understand if you are sad that I'm gonna stop filming videos for a while, that I'm gonna stop uploading videos for a while, and if you're mad at me for that. But at the same time, I'm doing what's right for me. Like, I have noticed I haven't done yoga in a really long time. And then I just started again like 2 weeks ago, and I really realized how calming that is because it just like de-stresses me. But I know if I have to put out a video every single week, and I am a perfectionist with that, I know I have posted videos that I wasn't really happy about how I edited them, but I didn't have more time. And then on the weekends, I honestly don't want to take time on the weekends to edit a video, because that's the time that I spend with Mario, because he works during the week, and I don't want to sacrifice that time. Like, that time is just so important for myself as well. And that's just like last week, I was editing a video on Saturday, I think, because I had no way of doing it another day. And I knew that I was gonna be on reserve, and I was like, yeah, I have to do it, but I didn't have fun editing the video because of that. And that's the point where I say that right now it makes sense for me to take a break, and then whenever I feel like coming back, I know I can't always come back. I know that it probably will kill my channel to take a break from YouTube. I have done that before once, because of some stuff that had happened in my life where I really needed to get away from social media. And yeah, that almost killed my channel, but the people that really cared about it, they stayed with me when I decided to come back. I don't actually know when I'll be coming back. Like I said, right now the plan is to take some time off of YouTube and focus on my job and other stuff that I have been meaning to do for a while. For instance, improving my Spanish skills. I took Spanish in high school, in case you didn't know that. And I can still understand a lot, but when it comes to speaking the language, let's just say I forgot so much vocabulary, because if you don't use the language, you're gonna forget. With English, it's different, because to me, it's kind of like a first language, even though it's my second language. But languages that you don't really use in daily life, you guys probably know what I mean, right? I've been planning to do that for years, and I haven't, because I didn't have time for it. So I'm gonna try to incorporate that in my life every now and then, like watch movies in Spanish and that kind of stuff. Also, I've had a DSLR camera for at least like 7 or 8 years, and I have used it for some videos, like sit down videos. Right now I'm using a different camera because it's just too much hassle with like different lenses and that kind of stuff. But I really wanted to take up photography and I never really did. And the other day I went out, I bought another lens and I shot some pictures with it, and I was really excited. And stuff like that is just stuff that I want to do right now, and that's why I'm taking time for myself. And like I said, when I feel like coming back, and I can tell you guys this much, it's not gonna be like I'm gonna be back in 2 days. I know there are some YouTubers who quit YouTube and then like 2 days or 2 weeks later they're back and they're like, oh, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna do that. I thought about this for a really long time, and I talked it through with Mario, and he told me that he's gonna back me up no matter what. Like, he supports me no matter what I decide to do. But he also said he totally understands how I feel, that I'm totally overwhelmed with like everything going on in my life right now. That's something I can definitely tell you guys. It's a good thing to take care of yourself first and to make sure that you are where you want to be, to do everything for like your mental health, your physical health, and all of that. If something stresses you out and there is something you can do about it, then try to make those changes, because that's how you are happy. And I am totally content, totally happy with where I am in my life right now, and that's why I am cutting out stressing factors like YouTube is at the moment. It's, like I said, it's bittersweet. I know I'm gonna miss it because I love filming, I love editing videos, but whenever I feel this sort of like pressure, I know I don't have to have a video ready every Sunday. But at the same time, I know if I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this halfway, but I'm gonna do this all the way. And yeah, that's just why I am going to stop producing videos for you guys for a while. So if you made it this far in the video, then you probably really are interested in what I have to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. I love this community here and how kind everyone is. I love learning about new cultures, about how things are done in different countries, and I'm really gonna miss that. And please don't hesitate to like message me over on Instagram and stuff. I'm still gonna post some stuff from my trips over there, because filming an Instagram story, it doesn't really take much. Like, it's really quick. There's no editing involved. I don't feel like I have to post a story every single day. And yeah, so I think you get what I'm trying to say, right? So anyways, I guess this really is goodbye for now. Again, I'm really sorry if that makes you sad, but think of it like seasons if you're watching a series. Like, season 1 is over and then it takes a while until season 2 comes out. Think of it like that. And like I said, I don't know where I'm gonna take this channel, and you still have a lot of old videos that you can watch. But for now, I'm just gonna stop filming, and this is gonna be my last video for a while. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful year. I hope you have a great winter. I hope you're really excited for spring, and I can't wait to see you again sometime in the future. Bye-bye.